站在那里吧，又有人了，又有人了。是不是你坐住就好了？你让 Christine 听到，我们是 live 的。Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining our seminar and webinar. My name is Suki, and I'm one of the consultants here at EAMS. I hope today's session will give you more insights into how to migrate to US through the EB-3 program. I will deep dive into this program later on, and before we start, I would like to share with you a video of our company's journey over the past 17 years. I hope you have enjoyed the video. So throughout this session, if you have any questions, please feel free to drop us a message in the chat box for those who are watching online. And our consultants will be answering to your questions. And if you want to have a one-on-one consultation to find out whether you are eligible, please kindly leave your name, your contact number, and your email address so that our consultant will be able to get in touch with you after today's session. And of course, for those who are sitting here with us today, later on, we will also have a Q&A session after this. Okay, so today we are broadcasting out of Singapore, where our headquarters is. EAMS started in 2006, and right now we have 10 offices in 8 countries across Asia Pacific. We offer an entire suite of services such as skilled migration, business and investment migration, passport programs, and relocation services. This is our CEO, Mr. Piers Cheng. He is the founder of EAMS, and over the last 5 years, he has been awarded top 100 as well as top 25 migration company CEO. Under his leadership, the company has grown from a single office with less than 10 employees to where we are currently. He is a firm believer of hard work, and he sticks to his belief: the harder I work, the luckier I get. Our vision is to be a leading and reputable migration and relocation provider in Asia Pacific, and our mission is to achieve clients' migration and relocation dreams through our specialized and dedicated teams. This is our core value PUSH, stands for professionalism, utmost integrity, sincerity, human touch, empathy, and dedication. So why do we push? As migration can be very time sensitive. If you miss out by one day, you might not be able to migrate to this country ever again. So it could be due to your age, migration policy or health. Okay? So if you know you want to migrate, you should look into this ASAP. And currently we have 10 offices. Okay, they are in China, Hong Kong, Vietnam, Philippines, Cambodia, Malaysia, Myanmar, and of course Singapore, which is our headquarters. We have over 20 destination countries that we can help our clients to migrate to. The more popular ones are Australia, Canada, US, and Singapore. We also help our clients to migrate to European countries through investment or get a direct citizenship program through from the Caribbean countries. Currently, Australia and Canada are the only two countries accepting skilled migration without needing a job offer. However, for US today, this will be our topic, and it comes with an employer sponsor. And today we have 120 immigration professionals across 10 offices in 8 countries. And we have helped over 18,000 families to move to different parts of the world. And like I said, today our focus will be on the employer sponsorship. Besides this, we also help investors, corporate, as well as entrepreneurs to pursue their immigration dreams. And we help students to apply student visas to several countries. And of course, not forgetting to help their families to reunite with their loved ones. Andrea. Okay, why should you choose AIMS? The most important reasons are because we offer a full spectrum of services like visa application, relocation services, business solutions, and company relocations, as well as banking and student services. There will also be a dedicated consultant looking after you throughout your entire journey with us. Okay, let's get into the topic now. Okay, US, okay, is a huge country. The land area is almost 10 million square meters with a population around 322 million, and its GDP is at about 23 trillion USD. And why would people choose to migrate to US? Because it is a land of dreams and opportunities. It offers high quality education options for students, as well as you all may know, more than half of the top 10 universities in the world are actually in the States. And of course, you also get to enjoy beautiful scenery like this. And one of the pathway that can be through employment-based immigrants visa. And there are 5 categories. And before we talk about our main topic today, EB-3, I would also like to briefly explain to you on the other categories. As you can see, EB-1 is more for people who have extraordinary abilities in the sciences, arts, education, or business. And for EB-2, it's more for professionals holding advanced degrees or with exceptional abilities in the arts, sciences, and business as well. Okay. So under EB-3, there are 3 categories: skilled workers, professionals, or other workers. So later I will touch on this more. And for EB-4, it is for special immigrants like religious workers or retired officers. And the last one, EB-5, is an investment program which requires investor to invest at least $800,000 into government-approved projects and hire at least 10 locals. Okay, just now I mentioned there are three categories under EB-3. Employment-based third preference. It is a visa preference category for United States employment-based permanent residency, which is for skilled workers, professionals, and other workers. The other workers subcategory is for people performing unskilled labor requiring less than 2 years of training, education, or experience. And a labor certificate and full-time job offer is required in order for you to apply through this program. And this is the one that we are talking about today. Okay, so in order for you to be able to apply, ideally your age should be between 18 to 55 years old. Okay, I can see all of you are qualified here. Okay, you have to show that you are healthy and have no criminal record. And the beauty about this program is that there is no English, assets, work experience, education requirements from the employer. Okay, so and you can of course bring your children as long as they are below 21 years old. And some of the key documents are required from the applicants. Okay, what we will need from you usually would be your passport, your identity card, CV, okay, and labor cert questionnaire, which is something that will help you to fill out. You have to pass the police and medical check, and you will also need to provide your birth certificate. And if you're married, of course, your marriage certificate, and if you have children, and their birth certificates as well. And these are the locations where our job opportunities are, for example, in Tennessee and Georgia. And the companies are hiring mainly from the packaging and food processor companies. Because of the subcategories that this EB-3 is based upon, the jobs that we have to offer right now will be low skilled and labor intensive. And because of the job related visa, an agency license is mandatory. And being headquartered in Singapore, this is our Ministry of Manpower Employment Agency license. So we talk about the process. Okay, so when you officially engage with our service here at AIMS for this program, we'll be able to provide you with a checklist for the documents required and assist you with the recruitment process. When the labor certificate is approved, our lawyer will be assisting with the preparation and filing of Form I-140. And once it's also approved by the USCIS, which is like the immigration in the States, okay, the file will be transferred to the National Visa Center. We call it NVC, okay, for visa processing. Okay, we will then create the supporting documents, including, just now I mentioned your police clearance certificate, etc., to the States. And when the file process is completed, there will be a consular interview scheduled, which at this point of time, a medical checkup is required. And the interview will be held in the US Embassy. So it depends where you are. If you're in Singapore, then the interview will be happened here in Singapore. And when you pass the interview, which means your visa is approved. And this whole process may range from 1.5 to 3 years, depends on the US government processing time. And as previously, we want to ensure the legitimacy of the business where we place our clients. So some of our colleagues actually made the trip to the US. And as you can see on the screen, this is the sample approvals that we have received over the years. Okay, so this is a job offer which was issued by the US employer. Then the labor certificate approval that we have received from the Department of Labor. And of course, for each single step, we will keep you updated on and with evidence like this. And if you remember just now, I mentioned, okay, when your I-140 visa is approved and your case is transferred to the National Visa Center from USCIS, a welcome letter like this will be sent to you. And eventually, you will also receive a consular interview letter. Okay, and at this stage, you are required to complete the police check, medical check. Okay, then once the interview is done, okay, your visa will be approved. So of course, I hope that this is something that all of you will receive soon if you do decide to start this program. Okay, so thanks for joining this session. Okay, we are actually reaching the end of the session. But don't worry, later we can have another session. Okay, I hope now you have a better understanding of how to migrate to US through the EB-3 program. It's not difficult. As long as you pass us the documents, we're able to help you to process. The beauty of this program, you don't need to take English exam. The job is not fantastic, but at least it gets you a green card. And when you land into the States, when you have a job, which is something that you should feel stable to start with. Okay, so anyway, we can discuss further. And just now I mentioned, if you do want to have a further discussion on this program, for those who are watching online, you can leave your contact details in the chat box, and we will get in touch with you. And my name is Suki, and I thank you for joining us today, this afternoon. And we hope that we'll be able to assist with your migration journey. Just remember one thing, the best time to apply is not when you want to, it's when you are eligible. So do talk to us and we can share a lot more with you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope everybody stays safe. Thank you and goodbye. See you soon.
I have some question.
Okay, sorry, one moment.